Welcome, adventurer. Welcome, adventurer.
Greetings! Hello everybody, my name is Natalie Smith. Welcome back to my channel, Leadership and Talent Development Excellence. Today's topic is a game-changing topic for all of you HR and recruiting professionals. And I'm sure you're thinking to yourself,
but Natalie, AI is going to take over the world. Oh no!
Don't worry, because today I'm going to show you how AI can be your best friend and not your enemy. Are you ready? Let's get started. Did you know that a Harvard Business Review cited that companies who use AI in their recruitment practices see a 20% increase in the quality of their candidates? Gartner cites that companies save a whopping 30% in recruitment costs by using AI-driven tools. PwC's AI predictions report states that 72% of HR executives indicate that AI will be a critical component in their talent strategy within the next 3 years. Thank you, my YouTube family, for sticking around to find out how AI can be revolutionary in HR recruiting practices. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. Are you tired of sifting through endless resumes and missing out on those best candidates? I want to let you know, everybody, that AI isn't just a futuristic concept. It is not the Terminator. No, folks, it's not. Companies from healthcare to tech are leveraging AI in how they can streamline their practices and identify the best candidates. AI can help you find the right talent. It can shift through thousands of resumes and it can look for keywords, key sentences, phrases and experiences that fit the criteria of the role or roles that you are hiring for. This means you spend less time on sifting through resumes, CVs, and spending more time in interviewing the candidates. Now, for me, that is a game changer. When I was head of HR for IBEX and VXI, I was responsible also for recruiting. Now, when we launched our first campaign and we launched our first site and company in Kingston, Jamaica, there were thousands of resumes that were coming in. Interesting, they weren't coming in before we announced that we were launching. There were thousands of resumes that were coming in for agents, for mentors, coaches, team leaders, operations managers, members in the finance team, the IT team, my team. It was overwhelming, but we got it done. And one of the things that we did was increasing the headcount. We hired more for my team, and that helped with things like sifting through the resumes and finding the right and best candidates and interviewing. Now, having AI as a tool and partner, would I have then not decided to hire more people? I would have still hired to increase the headcount because we were so busy in HR, but I would not have hired as much because of leveraging AI. I would never say,
oh, we're leveraging AI, we don't need to hire any more people.
I may not have hired as much because of the AI tools that I'm leveraging, but I would have wanted to hire more people to help out in interviewing, because interviewing is the critical part. Interviewing is where we want to really spend our time. Scheduling can be a nightmare in the interview process, but AI can make it a breeze. I remember when we were in the interview and scheduling process, backwards and forwards with emails, phone calls to schedule the candidate to be interviewed by the hiring manager. And let's not forget, sometimes a member of my recruiting team would actually interview the first stage of the interview before moving to the hiring manager. Sometimes we may want more than just the hiring manager to interview the candidate. It could be the hiring manager's manager, it could be members of the hiring manager's team, it could be people that they would be indirectly working with, the list goes on. You can imagine this scheduling nightmare that we were having. The backwards and forwards of emails, conversations and phone calls, checking the calendar, making sure that they're available at this time and on this day for these 4 people. Yeah, it was a nightmare, but we got it done. With AI, oh, I know it can make it a breeze. There's a popular tool called Calendly. It's an AI-driven scheduling tool. It automates all the things that I was talking about. It integrates into your calendar so it has visibility to see all the things that are going on, when you're available, when you're not available. It's like your virtual assistant. It coordinates with everybody, finding the right time and the right day to schedule these interviews. If you are enjoying this content, please remember to subscribe and hit that bell so you are always updated on when the next video drops. Did you know that AI can also help you in data decision making? Imagine having a dashboard that shows you candidate analytics, interview performance and cultural fit. LinkedIn Talent Insights can help you provide data-driven decision making around who you should hire, why you should hire, and the right best fit for you. LinkedIn Talent Insights can provide you with vital, valuable data to help you in making an informed decision. It takes the guesswork out of the interview and selection process, and it increases the likelihood of you finding the right candidate. Let's look at some companies who leverage AI. Amazon uses AI to streamline its hiring process, from the screening of their resumes to the initial candidate assessments. It reduces the hours significantly in the administration process and increases the quality of the candidate pool. LinkedIn utilizes AI to match job seekers to job postings, and they do this based on the profile, the skills, the experience, the qualifications, to make sure that the right people are connected for opportunities. SAP uses AI to optimize their talent acquisition process, from sourcing candidates to managing the application process. AI has helped SAP to be more efficient and effective, making their recruitment experience amazing. Now, these are just a few success stories from companies that are using AI, and as you can see, AI is their best friend and not their enemy. These success stories that I've talked about can definitely showcase and show you how AI can transform the recruitment process, help recruiters to do less admin and focus more on what matters most, and it has led to big wins. Let's remember, AI is artificial intelligence. It is not human. It doesn't have the human touch like you, the recruiters. Of course, AI is not without its concerns. We need to make sure that we don't over heavily rely on AI to help with the streamlining of recruitment processes, and we become too heavily dependent on AI in the decision-making process. We must ensure that there is consistency and fairness in the recruitment process. We must make sure that we balance AI with the human touch and with human judgment. Transparency is critical, folks. Make sure that you do explain to the candidate how you are using AI. Now, this could be how their information is stored, how the information is stored and analyzed, who else has access to looking at it, and how this information has determined a decision in the interview selection and recruiting process. Ethical AI practices build trust, ensures transparency, and make sure that the recruitment process is fair. Let's recap on what we've talked about today. We've talked about how AI can revolutionize the recruitment practices through identifying top talent, streamlining the recruitment process, and making data-driven decisions. We also looked at a few companies that are utilizing and leveraging AI. Amazon, LinkedIn, and SAP. And we can see that the choice of AI is leading to big wins for those organizations. Do you remember earlier on when we're thinking,
Oh my goodness, but Natalie, AI is going to take over the world.
do you still think that? Do you think that AI is now your best friend and not your enemy? I hope that you now realize that AI is not taking over the world and that it is there to make things easier for you and to allow you to focus on more of the things that matter most, allows you to be more strategic, allows you to focus more on interviewing the candidate, because you now know that things like scheduling, the administration in sifting through all those resumes, AI, your best friend, is now taking care of all of that for you. Let's get back to the stop, start, continue exercise. What are you going to stop doing? Think about an outdated recruitment practice that you're currently using now. How can AI help you to revolutionize that practice? What are you going to start doing? I want you to identify one AI tool that you can use to help enhance your recruitment practices. And what are you going to continue doing? Think about the recruitment practices that you are doing right now that make you successful. How can AI help to enhance that success? And that's it, folks. We've come to the end of the video. I really hope that I've eased your fears of AI, and I really hope that you're thinking now, yes, AI is going to help me with recruiting. AI is my best friend, and it's not going to take over the world. Now remember, folks, if you love this content, please feel free to share it with other HR professionals that can help them in their recruitment processes as well. And remember, learn, love, and live. Stay blessed.
Welcome, adventurer. Welcome, adventurer.